up, I wanna get out. Hey, take me away. I wanna shout out, take me away, away, away. Hey guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm coming at you today with an Earth 2 Veve Omi update live stream. Guys, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love you all. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. This has been one of the craziest days I've had in a while. I have to go and package up a Pokemon card, and the Pokemon card I'm packaging up seems to be lost right now. But fret not, everybody. I am going to go, and there it is. It is my first edition PSA 10 Blaine's Charizard. I know I sold another one of these literally last week for $48.25. So this is the other one for $48.25, and it'll be sold tomorrow. I will get my 92nd million Omi tomorrow, probably in the mid-afternoon, give or take. So if you want to get in before I put in another $3,000, by all means. I don't think it really matters. The market won't move with a $3,000 thing. If it was $30,000, yeah, you might see a little bump. You might see a little green candle. I'm just, like I said, I'm going hard in this. Veve's about to break records again, because not only did it literally announce on so many different platforms from Rogers and Cowan, I'm guessing, that we had on Instagram, we had Amar Singh. Amar Singh is a philanthropist guy from India who helped get LGBTQA plus rights there and accepted there. Philanthropic guy. They signed a $50 million NFT deal for the Veve platform. Not only that, but they did announce the Marvel Comics drop this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and that is going to be a total of 170,000 NFTs comics that will most likely be sold out in a 50-hour period, because again, it starts at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Thursday. So Friday, that's 24 hours, 11, and then Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, that's 48 hours. That's when the third one drops. So actually, it'll be 48 hours and 30 minutes. Most likely, 170,000 of these will be bought and sold. And why I think they'll all be bought and sold in that time is because they're all around half the amount. Or I'm sorry, Spider-Man was about 55% more, a larger drop than the Thursday and the Saturday drop, and it was more expensive at $13 a blind box. This is only $7 a blind box, and there are less secret rares. These secret rares for Spider-Man were 1,000 of them. For these are 600 on Thursday, 500 on Friday, and 600 on Saturday. These will sell out because, again, it's only $7 for them, so that you have a lot of incentive to try and get it. Even though I believe that the commons will probably sell for like $3, the uncommons and the rares will probably be more, about the same, if not more, than the actual drop of $7. The ultra rares will obviously be more, and the secret rares are going to be thousands because there's only 500 of them. There's 600, 500, and 600. There's so few of them. That's why even if there's one ultra rare left, people are like, okay, might as well. And last time I did one of these drops, I was all casual about it. I was like, you know what? 97,000 NFTs. They just want a lot more product for the store. So when people come in, they have it. Nope, sold out in 15 minutes. So I was just like, oh, I'll get one. I'll get another one, figuring I could just get more and more over the course of over the course of the next couple days if I wanted or needed. But nope, they'll sell out in 15 minutes. So these will definitely sell out probably quicker. So this is definitely a record at 170,000 NFTs bought and sold in a 48.5-hour period. And then, yeah, as far as Earth 2, Mentars. Mentars, tomorrow is the day that the 14 out of 14 days are done. My account was like locked and frozen while I was doing that, while this was all happening, so I'm a couple days behind. I do have Mentars on my property that do generate Ether and Essence, but again, those are the ones I had to pay for. If you didn't want to pay for anything, which is fine, you don't have to. They don't want to make this a pay to play. They want to make this free to play. play to earn, play to win, whatever they have. Yeah, play to earn, because this is, like I said, their Mentars are giving for free. I had to pay $5 per Mentar, so I spent about $100 on them. I have so many properties. The rest of them, thankfully, are going to be free, which is great. And I've been getting back to comments all day. Can warn us with the amount of coins you have. That's definitely going to affect the market. Would only sell 1 million, give or take. Not much. Yeah, so when I do sell next year, I'm not selling the whole thing. Let's say it's 5 cents next year when I need to sell like April for taxes. Selling 2 million worth is only $100,000. That's not going to affect the market, especially next year. Now it probably would. If I were to sell $100,000 worth of OMI right now, that would negatively affect the market. But next year, that's going to be nothing. That's going to be scooped up instantly. And then jewels, I still keep buying every day. I bought some this morning. I always like to buy them when when I'm actually on camera. I didn't get to do it this morning, so rip. As far as essence goes, before, again, tomorrow, where most everyone else is going to get all of their properties, all the Mentars on their properties, I have 1,400 of them, of the essence, which is fine. It's not a ton like you have the guys at Guidebook Gaming. Link down below for Guidebook Gaming. You have Nameless and King Tech Ops. Those guys have probably tens of thousands of essence. Aria Realty, he just posted a new video today for Earth 2. Same thing, tens of thousands of essence most likely. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Those guys might have a little bit of OMI. They might have a lot of tiles on Earth 2, and they have like 10x the amount of value I have, in land in Earth 2, but I have more OMI. So who's the real winner? Honestly, it's a toss-up. We don't know. I'm going to get to the comments right now. Mr. Locknet says, first, and waiting for the real Randy Chavez to bless us. Bless thee, bless thee, bless thee, bless everyone, and Mary, and... Okay. Mike Olian says, yo, what up, Mike Olian? Wes says, Veve is already top 3 grossing app. They will be number 1 when they have 2 to 4 drops every week. They're insane. And this is without really in-app purchases. Like, this isn't a game yet. This will be a game. This will be something that is just going to be absolutely bananas. We're going to start off probably with like a mini game or 2 in December, and then when we're able to buy land. When we are able to buy land on Veveverse with OMI, it is over. I get it. NFTs with OMI, yeah, lots of OMI burns going to be great for everyone. But that's the prices of all these NFTs are going to go to the freaking moon when you're able to buy it with NFTs. When you're able to cash out gems. When we have gem to fiat, fiat to gem, and OMI to gem, all those combinations of which do a factor tree. It's going to be insane. Brendan Z says, Randy is the GOAT. Thank you. Brendan Z says, 2 streams and a couple videos in a day, like light work. Yeah, I almost missed I didn't miss the gym. I was almost late for this stream, so I had to rush, do a lot of pull-ups really quickly, do a lot of biceps really quickly. I felt bad because, again, girlfriend's a veterinarian. She has a day job, and she works during the day. She can't just be like, "Oh, hey, how's it going?" while she's doing a surgery on dogs. So she called me while I was on my way to the gym. I was like, "Wow, you're going to the gym late." I was like, "Listen, I know. Unfortunately, I had these things with. There was so much news today. Like, one, I had to try and sell this card, which took a half hour on the phone, which I wasn't expecting. But outside of that, I had to make like 4 videos today, and I'm not even done. I have another video that I'm going to make probably at midnight tonight, whenever this is over. That's going to be huge. Well, I mean, it's going to be nice. It involves Crypto Rain. I did a video on Crypto Rain's video the other day, like 5-8 videos ago. I don't know, but it's an article that he wrote, so I'm going to read that. Justin has 3.4 million today. That's what you got today? Heckin' congrats, brother. Man, good for you. Peter VDB says, we are here. Peter, thank you. You're from Belgium, I believe, right? So, right? Or am I mistaken? If I am, I apologize. But if I am not, then good memory on me, Mr. Chavez. I've been going over a bunch of comments today. I've been trying to keep up with everyone. I'm so sorry if I cannot. Yes, Peter, it is 4 a.m. in Belgium right now, maybe 4:30, so thank you for staying with us. Everyone, shout out to Peter VDB. Clap it up. Mutsar Oh, Mustard on My Feet says, and we are live. We are. Ask me anything, boys and girls, ladies. Ginferno says, howdy, what's going on? Peter VDB says, going all in this drop Thursday. Yeah, same here. I stupidly, not stupidly, kind of stupidly, when I read that, and I'll read it to you guys right now if you didn't watch my video. If you didn't watch my videos, go watch my videos later after the stream. But Pokemon presents something tomorrow on the 18th. It's going to be great. Anyway, what did I search? I had to search Art Patron on Instagram. Oh god, that's a little too. There we go. Art Patron on Instagram, and you go to that first one, and it says, quote, activist Amar Singh and artist Rewind Collective Inc. Rewind Collective Inc. a 50 million 6-year NFT deal with digital platform Veve to sell work celebrating women and LGBTQ. Plus, they're thrilled to announce it. And they gave a shout out to David Yu and the incredible artists Rewind Collectibles for joining forces with them. I'm very, very excited for all of these. And like I was saying in my video, gay people are about 10% of the population, give or take, and they have a really loud voice. They can help dictate political policy, and when they move in to the neighborhood, the value of that property goes up. When people like me move into the neighborhood, value probably goes down. But yeah, they're very, very good for anything that they touch. They will increase this. So when I read that news today, I went on to the Veve app, and also, by the way, you can get a lucky for under $1,200 right now. People are selling, and now is a good time to get some good stuff. Yeah, Jermaine Rogers, the lucky, under $1,200. I'll go to that, and it is actually $1,199, which is I'm not gonna buy it right now. I don't want to, but when I read that Instagram post, I immediately got a Rewind Collective logo. I should get a Pride Givenchy Beauty. Get it for like slightly under $1,500 right now. As long as it lets me go here. Yeah, $1,448. So I definitely do want to. But like I said, I am pushing all of these on the back burner so I can get more OMI. Again, that goal is 100 million. So if I can get that, great. If not, JP and everyone finally got to me. Thank you guys for 10 likes. That means the world. Saying like 100 million, 100 million. You're saying 100 million when I had like 68 million. I was like, guys, come on. And then, I keep selling stuff, and I kept selling stuff, and I'm going to sell more stuff. So, very happy. Happy days. This drop, I don't know how much I'm going to spend yet, but I'm going to spend money on each day. It's going to be like $300. It's going to be like $100 a day. I don't know. I'm going to get as many as I can. But I am not going to buy any of the secret rares. No. I don't know, man. I think the secret rares I should... Because the Spider-Man right now? Freaking ridiculous. The Spider-Man secret rares can literally get for under $1,700. Why does that matter? Because I bought mine for $3,200. But that being said, they just had 1,000 copies. The other ones only have 500-600, but they're not Spider-Man. So I will probably not buy any of the secret rares until next week. And next week, when they announce whatever, then I'll buy them. Because then most likely they'll go this way, and I could have literally bought two. I could have bought two. This is so stupid. I hate myself. I hate myself so much. Oh my god, I hate myself. Sorry, guys. Abe McGee says, "You're obsessed with Omi." If I could quote Walter White here, you're goddamn right. Raj Style says, "Props to you, man. 92 mil." I have 91 right now. I'll have 92 million tomorrow afternoon, give or take. Crystal Poindexter says, "I FOMO into another rewind. At least I bid on one." Yeah, I FOMO'd. I got a rewind. Let's see how much it'll cost me to get the rest of the set. This is the issue. This is too addictive. I'd like. Veve's gonna get slapped with a class action lawsuit. Like, yeah, you're preying on our emotions. Cleopatra. I think all of these increased over the last couple days. All right, Cleopatra you can get for 600. Okay, all right. And then Amelia Earhart, which is the one I like more, you can get for 450. Okay, so 600, 450. I got about 1,050 plus this 1,400 or plus 1,500. So I'd say another $2,500. I don't want to. I really don't want to. I'm sorry, guys. I have so many notifications. All right, moving on. Justin says, congrats. Oh, well, thank you, Justin. Veve Darkling says, what's up, fam? Hey, Randy. Hey, what's up, Veve Darkling? Woof, woof. Ow. Raj Sal says, Ecomi / Veve is a beast, but no buybacks and no utility for Omi token is worrisome. So they had buybacks. They stopped it. They didn't officially say, but I'm guessing, and if I were a betting man, which I am from time to time, I would bet that they are waiting for the immutable, for us to be on the Ethereum blockchain via immutable X. And they even said today, it's literally a couple weeks out, then it's done. Like, they have a couple of weeks left. It's 80 to 90% done right now. I did a whole video on it. Go watch the video. Go watch the video. And then they said once that's done, it should be a couple weeks out. So I'm going to guess by September, we are on the Ethereum immutable blockchain. I don't think they would want to do buybacks right now and then have to take those and switch them all over. I think they're going to wait, and then they're going to do those buybacks when we switch over. And be advised, guys, when we switch over, we might get another exchange. If we might get another exchange by the end of this month. If we don't expect the exchanges until after we switch over. That's just my prediction. But if we do get one, we might get one at the end. If we do, it's not going to be huge. It's not going to be OKEX. It's just going to be another place where a couple people might go and get it. Let me know if anyone got any of those Jermaine Rogers giveaways, the luckies, for the OKEX one. And then the utility for the token is coming at the end of the year in Q4, like late in Q4, but that will come most likely with the Veveverse. Again, the Omi being able to buy NFTs with that is coming. So, yeah. Maxwell Cook says, don't forget the 90 mints they take. That's true. They do take a lot of mints. So only 4. Yeah. It's going to be so stupid. This is going to be it's going to be so expensive. If I don't get the ultra rare or the secret rares, I might have to wait until Omi goes to the moon but again, when Omi goes to the moon, everyone's going to be using their Omi to buy these NFTs. So the NFTs are going to, I don't know what to do. Also, Crystal Point Duck says, it's coming at Rod. Yeah, it's coming. It's all coming. It's all coming together now. Oh God. I'm so huge. Wait, there we go. Rod says, at least if they did buybacks regularly, it would show some confidence. Again, there is nobody that has more confidence in the Omi token than the developers, than me. I would not be risking my retirement and spending $275,000 in the Omi token unless I had the biggest amount of confidence. Like, big confidence energy is exuding from me. Maxwell Cook says at Raj, they did stop the buybacks for a couple weeks, but I think that's just because they're waiting for the switch over to immutable before they restart them again. Maxwell Cook says they have to do it strategically to not affect the market. And it depends how much they do. Mouse says only 2 for 100K in June. Yeah, I mean, 100K is probably not really going to affect the market that much. Crystal Poindexter says, buybacks did not stop, but Reese kind of alluded to a legal reason. Oh, okay. All right. That's why. I don't know if it has to do with burning. Maybe they're going to have a massive burn. I don't know. I hope they do. That'd be pretty legit if they had a mass burn event. And they did say in the past they would have 2 and 3 and 4x burn days. It would be insane. B-Boy Steve says, going to buy a few of each of one hashtag Marvel Comics. The common, uncommon, and the rare, and even the ultra rare should probably be pretty easy to get. The rares for the Mighty Marvels drop, Bucky Barnes, you can literally get for like $20. I don't know how many of those there were. Well, there were 12,000 of these rares. So rares for Bucky Barnes. So that's why it was. Yeah, and you can get it for literally under $20. And the only thing rarer than that was the ultra rare. Let's see what the ultra rare is at right now. 127. All right, still above where I bought it at 115. Good job, Chavez. Thanks, Chavez. No problem, Chavez. Razaw says, look at total revenue. They were supposed to buy back 7%, 100K. Is less than 2% of the 7%. Again, I don't know exactly why. There's probably some reason why they decided not to. It's not because they don't have confidence in the token. They want badly to burn. They want to burn OMI more than we do. Why? Because the founders have a lot more OMI tokens than we do. I am rich small by not even there are a couple of guys that I happen to join a Telegram group where I know there's like a couple hundred Telegram groups for the OMI things, but even by guys that just got in, not even putting in a ton of money in 2018, 2019, there's some that have double and triple and 10x what I have. And they're not close to what the developers have. So the developers are the ones that have a vested interest in burning as much OMI, and they have more confidence than anyone because they do. They have the most. So whatever they're doing for a reason. It's for the betterment overall success of the company, even if short term it doesn't make any sense. I choose to trust them because I know who they are. So that's just my opinion. So I hope I'm inculcating a small amount of confidence in you so that you can rest easier at night. Yeah. Axel Cook says when demand is greater than supply, that's why it's long term. Yeah. Razal says I'm hype on Akomi, went big, just kind of threw me off. And yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of people saying FUD, saying like fear, uncertainty, and doubt, whatever. David Rosen actually commented on one of my videos, called him scammy. I was like, bro, that's all you got to say. Let's see what it says. Next year, you're paying taxes for Pokemon cards that you sold. Yeah, next year I'm paying taxes on my Tesla sales, Pokemon card sales, and probably some aging receivables as well. So it's going to be like $100,000, and I am not happy about it. Axel Cook says, just keep those diamond hands and payday will come. Yeah, 100%. I'm not selling. Maybe I'll wait till like 5 cents to put it into. Oh, I don't know. When the Massive Collectors Program comes out, you want as many. Most likely, you're going to want as many sets as possible and as many NFTs as possible, and a lot of time spent on the app. Now, people like me or older people or people on unemployment have the advantage because, again, I'm retired. I don't have like a day job outside of this. And I go to the gym, I do laundry and get food, but that's really it. Most of the rest of my day, I can be on the app. So I'm going to be on the app. And most likely time on the app is going to be counting towards Master Collectors Program, the amount of money you have, the amount of OMI you're staking, NFTs you're staking, that type of deal. So yeah. Heard that OMI says, show us your 91 million, please. I actually can't. It's in several different places, but the main one is on a cold storage wallet in the bank. So yeah, this is not happening. Maxwell Cook says, you saw Arya's video about the guy from Shark Tank talking about E2. That clip was sent to me a bunch of times. I did comment on Arya Realty's video. I haven't watched it yet. Again, I've not had a minute today. Girlfriend called me on the way to the gym, and I had to just talk to her for 5 minutes, and then I had to go because I literally got back at 10:07 here, and I had 7 minutes before the stream. Went to the bathroom. I washed out my shaker bottle. I have to go and get some cardboard to put this in and wrap it in bubble wrap and all that jazz. So yeah, I didn't have time to watch Ari's video yet. Justin says we will definitely be the top 10 app store. Yeah, I think we already are for iOS and Android. Rosal says me thinking Randy buying 100 million must have some knowledge. Well, no. I mean, picture a cryptocurrency or a stock or a company like a bird, like a cardinal. And based on the cardinal's mating patterns, migration patterns, food sources, you can determine where that cardinal is going to fly and when. Day to day, hour to hour, maybe not so much. But around the times when it's going to go, as long as you know that that cardinal can stay alive. Cats don't get it. Maybe blue jays don't get it. Blue jays are nasty birds. And as long as that cardinal stays alive, that eventually it's going to go south for the winter. Eventually that migration patterns works. I don't know if cardinals go south for the winter. Just in that same way, I have one of the things I'm good at is knowing where companies are going in the future. They go south for the winter. Oh, they're going this way. They're going to the moon. Just based on the world is going digital. How many kids nowadays do you see asking for autographs versus how many kids now ask for selfies? I guarantee you that kids, people my age, when they were younger, they asked for autographs. Nobody 20 years ago was asking for a selfie. It just was not happening. But nowadays, they don't want auto. They want proof that they were there with them. The world is going digital, and this is the internet in 1997. And this is growing a lot faster than the internet grew. Why? Because now we have the internet to help grow. This is so stupid undervalued. This company, in my opinion, will be worth at least $1 trillion at one point, if not multiple trillions of dollars. And I've said the same thing about Tesla. And Tesla's not $1 trillion company yet. But again, Tesla also has these giant gigafactories that they have to build, and they have giant casting machines they have to build. They have all these employees on the assembly lines that they have to pay, insurance and all that. And also they're a public company. Veve's private. Veve does not have any of that insurance. They don't have any of that manufacture. They don't have the logistics. They don't have to have any of those problems that any of the Amazon and Tesla have. They don't. Software is one of the highest grossing companies in the world. Software, just because it's so, once you make it, you can scale it. And they don't have to worry about shipping. They don't have to worry about damages. They don't have to worry about lawsuits. My 3-year-old choked on this action figure head. They don't have to worry about that. This is stupid undervalued in my opinion. That's why I sold my Tesla. I'm selling my physical Pokemon cards for this. And now the physical Pokemon cards I'm going to get back because I love them. I need that. They're a big reason for my success. But I know companies. I did this for a living. My underwriting skills are pretty much unmatched, and I don't pick poop companies. This is what I do. This is what I do all day, every day for years. After the military, this was it. And I'm very good at it. I hold my craft very well. I wish I don't know. I would put my hand on it. I would sell, not parts of my body. I would literally sell hey, listen, if this company and coin is not successful, go ahead, take my brain, take whatever. I would bet it. I would bet my body. Now, that being said, oh, well, Chavez, can't you go do military contracting and, work for DynCorp or Corvallis or Blackwater and, make $100,000 a year? Yeah, I could. And that would be, I guess, sacrificing my body a little bit more, but that's also in countries where I would not want to. I would not want to do that. I could just make that here in the U.S., which is much more comfortable living. But I'm retired. I just don't want to work anymore. I did my time. So Raj, I hope that answers your question on why I'm so bullish on this. Grandmaster Mawal says, I'm hodling jewels for the past couple days, waiting for the jewel price to spike tomorrow. Yeah, jewel prices are going to be ridiculous tomorrow for Earth 2 because now that they're going to have, they have utility for people like me that have bought Mentars by themselves. But now that Mentars tomorrow are going to be out for most every single person. Not me, because they locked me out of my account literally when this happened, mother flappers. So I'll have to wait a couple days after that. But actually, I'm going to buy a lot of jewels right now just because it is... Oh, God, hiccups. Actually, I have some jewels here. I got 22 jewels. I'll get more a little bit later. I've been getting an average of 42 jewels each day. Oh, yeah. Buy now. These jewels that are 20 cents each, stupid undervalued, in my opinion. Buy more jewels. Buy more jewels for 20 cents each. And again, why am I doing this? Because they're stupid cheap, and these are going to gain a lot of utility. especially tomorrow when everyone's going to be slotting their jewels on these Mentars. Again, for me, I'm never going to be able to, because I have so many different properties. It would take me 500. It would take me so many different times of buying these in order to get enough to slot on my Mentars. So I'm just never going to be able to get that completed. So I'm just doing it slowly every single day, buying $10 here, $20 there worth of jewels. Let's see what we got here. That's because it's my wild. Yeah, I just bought up what I could afford in the market. Same. Crystal Poindexter says we're probably more than 10%. That's just the people that will admit it. Oh, Crystal. All right. So yeah, and the 10% is the people that just admit it. And honestly, I'm going to say more than half the women I knew or know are at least bi. Like there's like, yeah, like minimum. So again, that's the people that admit it. So Ryan Carson says, did Reese really say that there will be no buybacks? I didn't hear this. The comment up there, I forget where it was. It alluded to it, saying that, and I guess not no buybacks. It was just for right now, and apparently it's for like a legal reason. But they'll come back. BB Darkling says, bro, better buy that Pride yesterday. I say I have the money, but I just, God forbid something happens and I need, like 8-9 grand worth of, whatever. I need that to happen. I need that money just in case. Now, granted, in a couple of months when my girlfriend has a new place, I might be able to, I'm probably going to move in with her. But I have this place through January. So if someone can come take over the lease, cool. I don't even want to do it. I want to live in Massapequa. King G Powell says, wait, what? King G Powell, you can't just say that and then not follow up. It says, no, we didn't. Ryan Carson. Crystal pointed out, yeah, she was the one who says, yes, it was on hold, and that secret rare is a must. Yeah, all these secret rares are must-haves. I need them all. What do we got here? Ryan Carson on hold. Yeah, they're on hold right now. Vazilio says, because you jumped the gun, bro. I know I do. I know. Because he could have had 100 million or more. Yeah, well, see, if I had jumped the gun when I had sold the Tesla stock, I would have had 100 million by now. But I waited because it was like 0.0022, and it went up to like 0.033, and I fudged myself out of a bunch of OMI because there was this one guy that said, hey, they're going to sell it to you at a discount. And I waited, and I should not have. That was my fault. Again, I will never do that again. So I'm very skeptical when people say, like, give me deals, because they almost never go through. So when they do, they're great, and the people that do them, they're my friends for life. And I'll, definitely compensate them in many different ways. But people that say, like, I've just had more people than not say, like, hey, I got a really good deal for you. Let's talk. And then it just doesn't work out. And like, I hate myself because I screwed myself out of millions, if not if not tens of millions of OMI from that. King J Powell says the community is calculating the buyback, so the better not be jerking us around. They're definitely not jerking us around. Lucille says you're acting like just like I did at your age. I mean, that's just people. People, like, they act a little bit more, I guess, a little hard-headed when they're younger. A little bit more, got to get things done now, because again, I recognize just getting older. I recognize that some people, like, I look at kids and say, like, listen, like, you're like 16, 18, 20, like, you have years left, but like, and I don't really feel, most days I don't feel 30, but I know that, like, okay, well, my youth, like, I'm not in my 20s, I'm not a kid, I'm not, I'm like an adult, and like losing my hair, like every sense of the word, like adult. No one can say like you're a kid anymore. But with that being said, people in their 40s and 50s will say, "Oh, you're a baby. You're a baby." Like, and like I understand that. You can still do outside of some physical stuff. You can still do most of what you can at 50 than you did at 30, just maybe a little slower. But it's just hard for me to grasp that when there are people my age that have kids that are like teenagers. Well, maybe not that. Yeah. That have kids that are old, that are, like they're people. And it's like, okay, well, I haven't even done that yet. No, not that I even want to. So I get it. But also, if I had not been as hard-headed and jumped into things as soon as as quickly as I could when I knew they were good investments, I would not be where I am. I just wouldn't. Now you could make the argument like, okay, well, if I had, in hindsight, vision is 2020. If I had gone back and said, okay, well, if I had waited here, yeah, I could have made probably been a millionaire by now. But I didn't. So it's time for my 30-minute Patreon member shout out. I've been waiting a long time for this moment to come. I'm destined for anything at all. Dumbstruck, color me stupid, good luck. You're gonna need it where I... Remind me to do Sleeping with Sirens later. So Nobody Guitar says, "Sup, bro? Can't wait for the drop." Yeah, dude, same here. Can't wait. I couldn't wait. Justin says, "Can I get We're in the Empire business?" What business do you think I'm in? In the drug business, or like the meth business, the cooking business? No, I'm in the Empire business. I've actually said that once before, where it was when I was engaged. This was a long time ago. This was 2014. When I was a little younger, maybe not necessarily a kid, like a teenager, but it was early, mid-20s. And somebody asked me, is like, well, how well do you really know this person? Well, how well do you really know anyone? Can you know anyone? And I was like, I mean, listen, she loves me. I love her. We do work really well together. And also at that time, that would have gotten me a little more money from the military, being married, especially while deploying. So people, and again, in hindsight, it wasn't that much money, but at the time, it was a lot of money for me. So I was like, okay, well, it makes sense. And somebody had asked me, like, if you do this, listen, it's probably not a good idea. I mean, my parents don't watch this, but like my dad said, like, yeah, you do this, like, it's like we have to like take you out of the will, we have to do like whatever, because like they never met her, and like whatever. I was like, okay, that's fine. And it's like, and I really said, like, what business do you think I'm in? You think I'm in like military business, like the killing business? Like what business do you think I'm in? And she's like, I don't know, you're in the military, right? I was like, wrong. I'm in the Empire business, because I wanted to build like an empire. And I guess I'm doing that now, like 7 years later, but finally. Because at that time, it would have given me like an extra $1,000 a month, which for me is like, in 23-year-old me that never really had a lot of money before, was like an extra $1,000 a month that I could put into other things. Yeah, it would have been nice. Noah Guitar says, I have 3 Givenchy at one time, sold 2 for $600 each, regret it. I feel you. Peter VDB says, what do you advise for people with a budget between 3 to 5K? Focus on buying OMI tokens or NFTs on Veve app, or both? Well, I mean, historically, the NFTs have gone up more, or not more. Well, some of them have. They've held their value. They're usually not as volatile. But I did not start buying NFTs until like a month or 2 ago. Where I just didn't. I wanted to get that base of OMI first. I think both will go up, but I have maybe $20-something thousand in NFTs. But I have $275,000 in OMI. So, let me. I hope that answers it for you. Where I put a lot more into OMI than I did into NFTs, like 15 times more, almost. If that's the right call, I don't know. That's just what I did. King DJ Powell says OMI token. Heck yeah. OMI Peter. Noah Guitar says Babstar misprint. Your thoughts, Harley? Babstar misprint. Your thoughts? I'm not 100% sure what that means. Babstar misprint. So if you could elaborate on that, I will gladly give you my thoughts on that. Moving on. Vazilo says that's 1 million plus Omi you will have. Yeah. Peter, if you want to put 3,500 in to Omi and then the rest into Bitcoin or NFTs, you'd have 1 million Omi. Million Omi is a good thing to have, in my opinion. Just because mentally for me, okay, 1 million Omi, I pretty sure in my mind by the end of 2027 will be at $1 per Omi, and that's a lot of money. That's $1 million. Even if we take a year and a half until the end of next year to get to 10 cents, that's $100,000. That's life-changing money for most people. Crystal Poindexter says Omi first, then NFT. That's what I did. Ryan Carson says King JD Pal, I hear you. Matteo says not everyone will be using their Omi for NFTs. No, that's true. They won't be, but there's a lot of people, especially whales, that are going to be that have a lot more Omi than I do, and they can put in 10 million Omi like it's nothing, get all the sets. Yeah, this burn is going to be ridiculous when that happens. It's going to be insane. And the price, to the heckin' moon. Batillo says, I want something I can touch. I have questioned this for years, where kids going into comic book stores only get the comics so they can scan the QR code and read it on their phone. I still do not understand that. Okay, maybe well, take it on the go. You don't want to take a comic book with you, but you always have your phone. I love the feel of the pages between my fingers. I love looking at the artwork. It's freaking beautiful. I get emotional when I look at this because, one, this is vintage Ken Sugimori artwork. It's beautiful. This is art. This is someone took the time to just come in with everything and just this is beautiful. This, even if it weren't for rarity, even if it weren't for Charizard, even if it weren't for the historical significance of this, it's still freaking cool. It's a fire-breathing dragon. It's, oh my god, I hate selling them. I will get them back. I will buy all of these back. But yeah, I understand, Vasilio. I want something I can touch too. But this is the way the world is going, and adapt or die. Mawa says, if you've gone to foreign countries, it's amazing how many people think Americans are rich. I went to Japan and they thought I was rich. Well, I mean, depending on which foreign country you go to, if you make $30,000 a year, you're in the top 1% of the world. So based on any country you go to, most likely you'll be in the 1%. Well, actually, most likely if you're, throw a dart at a globe or a giant map, you're probably going to die because a lot of the world is ocean, and then desert, and then mountainous regions. Afghanistan's mostly mountains. A lot of people think it's a desert. It's mostly mountains. Kuwait is mostly desert. Yeah, a lot of other people in other countries, even in rich countries, they just they're a lot of the citizens there, or not even citizens, the people there are indentured servants from other countries. So you say I make $30,000 a year. People are like, what? It's pretty crazy. Crystal Poindexter says true because I'm not until we hit 10 cents. Yeah, 10 cents is gonna be great for us. If you have $1 million, $100,000. Noah Guitar says, how you get the red O in your username? I don't know. I mean, I did it on Twitter. I could do it there. I did not do it here. I don't know how to exactly. I'm really not that technologically literate at all. Crystal Poindexter says, it's psychological. I can't use my OMI to buy NFTs at this price. I would never buy NFTs at this price OMI. I cannot do that. I would not do that. Even if you give me Donnie for $10,000, I have to give you $10,000 worth of NFTs or worth of OMI for Donnie. Well, that I probably should do because then I could just replace it. But either way, I just, yeah. Principle of the thing, couldn't do it. Vasilo says, I won't be buying NFTs, period. I believe in the project, but I don't care about buying an NFT, and that's fine. If you don't, and honestly, it takes up a lot of my mental real estate, a lot of my brain to be like, okay, what are the prices of this? Are the prices going down? And it's, I don't know, I think Niall Ballantyne does it, he does spreadsheets, pretty cool. I love, there's some OMI YouTubers that are really undervalued, and I think Niall Ballantyne's one of them. It's really good. Noah Guitar says these comics are cooler than Last Drop. Do the books up? Yes, you will be able with an e-reader, I believe, to be able to read them. At least that was resaid. Hang on, let me see if I can find it. It's on downloaded or is it on the Twitters? Oh no. It's gotta be downloaded or screenshot. Let's see download. No, okay, maybe it's gonna be on screenshot. I will find it for you. Apparently the error, collectors. Okay, I don't know where it was, but it did say today that there was a that it was going to be able to be read with like an e-reader or something along those lines. No, moving on. Vasile says, I don't get high on my own supply. Good man. Crystal says, yes, the comics are readable. Nice. Jonathan Aline says, even if Earth 2 doesn't work out, you would make back your money from Omi. Yeah, I mean, I'm betting that both of them do work out. I think both of them will most likely be very successful. But my hedge against both of them is really Bitcoin. Having one Bitcoin, I think, can replace eventually what I put into both of them. Yeah. Grandma Swallow says, what is staking NFTs? So supposedly what you might be able to do when the time comes is be able to take, hey, these are my NFTs. I'm going to, quote, stake them, and then you might get like collector rewards points, and basically so that you don't sell them, so that they stay there, so that the kind of similar to staking Omi or staking any other cryptocurrency, where they make sure that they're held and they're not flooding the market, and it just helps out the NFTs in general. Totally Awesome says, have you ever manifested something in your life and it did come true? Lots of things. Most things financial that I said I would do, I blew past. Like, I didn't think I would become a millionaire until 40, and might be able to do it this year. I'll probably be a millionaire by the end of this year. When I started the high-risk lending business in 2017, later in 2017, I was like, oh, these are like the compound interest was insane. So I was like, okay, well, let me go and I mapped it out. If I kept doing what I was doing, not thinking that my skill level would go up, I thought my skill level would stay the same. But experience and foresight went up. So I thought, okay, by 40, I should be able to have $1 million. And then after like 2018, I was like, well, I really hit past my goals. Like, I can do it by 38 now. I'm like, okay. And then 2019, I was like, well, it took me, 2.5 years to get 100 grand. So, and then, based on this progression rate, I could maybe do it by like 36. And then late last year, I was like, I can literally do it by like 34, 34 years old. And then now this year, it's like, well, I'll probably do it by the end of this year. That's probably going to happen. So, yeah. But if it wasn't for but that's now. Earlier this year, I thought it would take till about 32, because Bitcoin. I was gonna sell my Pokemon card, not my Tesla. I was gonna sell my Pokemon card and get like 4 Bitcoin or whatever. I still have 1 Bitcoin, which is nice, but yeah. So mostly finances. Vatsilo said E2 will work. It's a bank, and they're actually trying to build. Yeah, so they're doing a bunch of things. They're trying to build basically be a social media platform. They want to be a banking platform. They want it to be a gaming platform. E2 is just going hard, pulling out all the stops, one-stop shop for everything. They're great. Like a virtual world bank, like Vasile says. Grabmaster Mawal says, how is the world going to the moon? The world going to the moon, or Omi? I mean, a lot of us are going to the moon. It's going to be great. I can't wait for it. But be advised, guys. I told one of my groups this morning on Telegram that, hey, listen, there is if you've never had $100,000 before, I would say take some profit early. Not to protect your downside, not to protect yourself. Take some profit early so you have 50 grand and see how that affects you. Because some people can't take it. There are some people, they have that money. Thank you God for 25 likes, that means the world. And they do stupid, crazy stuff with it, and they just can't have that much money. I've gotten a lot better with it. when I was younger, it was just I would just drink a lot of my profits. It was not good. Like I'm glad that I did not find this project until this year, because I would not have invested as much as I did in 2018, 2019. I couldn't. I didn't have that much money. But now it's getting to the point where I am very comfortable with the idea of, okay, well, if I have $1 million liquid, that is probably fine. I lifestyle won't change. I mean, my life, I might move. I'll move in my girlfriend probably sooner. But I'll still shop at the dollar store or Target. I'm not going to be this bougie person. Thank you guys for 30 likes. That means the world. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm still going to have some grilled chicken. With sushi. I'm not going to. I'll still drink Bud Light Platinums. White Claws, and I like the occasional Johnny Walker Blue. But yeah, just to get some experience with having that much money, because it is a transition. It is, and there is a learning curve to how to deal with that. But Seal says, which is why they are requiring so much verification. Yeah, they need to. They need to. Gammaverse says, let's go, Randy. What's up, Gammaverse? How's it going, fam? How's it going? Noah Guitar says, woo, trillion, you crazy. Yeah, no, I believe that this company being worth $1 trillion, or at least the coin being worth $1 trillion, is definitely within the realm of possibility. Like, yes, maybe not 100% on that, but I'm very, very bullish on that. I would bet money on that it would at some point. Justin says, preach. Razal says, all Zakomi has one PC. LOL is why, which they share. That's why the delays. That's crazy. You crazy. Batseo says, Randy is Dashy's head priest. Bless. Do I have your blessing to do that, Dashy? Okay, thanks, Dashy. Bless. No other expenses. Jokes. Gamver says, that boy serious. You're goddamn right. Do the monkey with me. Justin says, do you stay sober, Randy? I try to, yeah. Not this weekend, because on Saturday, my friend Ty, I'm sorry, on Friday, it was just a long drive into Brooklyn. Just didn't want to do it. I hate driving. I hate going to Brooklyn, but I love my girlfriend. So I love my girlfriend more than I hate driving. So I go in to see her, and I just had some peanut butter whiskey with some ginger ale. So good. And on Saturday, my friend Ty had an award ceremony. He does a lot of charity work, so he's being honored. And it's an open bar there. I was like, okay. And then on Sunday, I went to my friend Dan and Teresa's with my girlfriend, and I just don't see them that often, and I love them. Dan is my business partner for so long, and I owe this. Ow! Spider! Oh, I gotta burn down the house now. Oh god. Oh, it's under my clothes. Oh god. It's gonna freak me out now. So Dan was my business partner, and Teresa, his fiance, is a Marine or ex-Marine. She was in the Marines. Once Marine, always Marine. So we have that connection, that military connection. I was not a Marine. I was in the Air Force, and so we drank. Celebration didn't happen that often. So this weekend I was not sober, but most of the times I do try to be. Noah Guitar says, bet your hair. I will never bet my hair on anything. It's too precious. That bug is gonna. Oh my god. What's up, Gerardo Preciado? What's up? Hello. Crystal Poindexter says, Gamma, thanks for the vid. Mustard on my feet says, when I was a kid, I played with action figures. Those are my toys. My little brother's toys are his cars in GTA, his skins in Fortnite, etc. These will be NFTs in the future, and Vivi's pioneering it. Yeah, agreed 100%. Back in the day, I had action figures. Now, people have skins that, they play on iPads, they have skins. They're 100% correct. Brendan Z says, I'm late, but what up? What up, Brendan Z? We've just been shooting the shiz for about 54 minutes now. Always nice to tune into some Randy. Thanks, Brendan Z. Thanks, man. Chris Poindexter says, ha 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 ha. Brendan Z says, I'm ready for it to be Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So Thursday, I might not be able to stream it. I might not be able to stream it on Saturday. I have so much to do. I haven't seen my friend Lida. Well, I saw him in Atlantic City when I was with RA Realty like a month or so ago. And I'm sorry, I'm just freaking out about that spider. I'm just looking over there, and Oh, anyway, what was this question? Sorry. Yeah, so I have to be in the city to be at the Harry Potter bar with my friend Lido. We're both Harry Potter fans on Thursday, and and it's at 1 o'clock, so I might not be able to stream. Or if I do, I'll stream from like 10:30 to like 11:30, and then I'll just drive to the train station, and then I'll just go there. Yeah, at some point, and hopefully I can be there on time. Noah Guitar says I love gay women. I love gay people are great. Gay women, yeah, lesbians are awesome. Crystal says, no, don't we all? Romal Crypto says, yo, Hello K thinks the super rare comic will go for 500. What do you think? That's too low. The secret rare will be thousands. Like minimum probably 2,000 minimum. Rody Omi says, let's say you get the secret rare on your first blind box opening this Thursday. Do you continue buying or call? Well, most likely, at that point, I should stop buying, but I won't. I won't. That's the genius of them. They make you keep buying. Yeah. Easier said than done in the moment, but yeah, it is a fun question. I would like to stop right there, but probably gonna have to keep going. The fudge. All right, sorry. Add a 0. No, it'll only be 2,000. I think. I don't think. Or Veve Darkness add a 0, so 5,000. I don't know. That seems like a lot. Rabas Wallace says the nice 100-year-old Asian lady will think you're not a baby but a fetus. You're right. She will. Crystal Boindex says I got a secret rare on the first drop. I'm out. Yeah, Crystal Boindex. Everything else will be on clearance. Very true. You got to do the Johnny Test intro for your next Patreon shoutouts. I don't know the Johnny Test intro. I remember watching that back in the day. Or no, I'm thinking of Johnny Quest. I'm not thinking Johnny Test. Romel says that Crystal. Do you then sell your secret rare for 500 because that's what helped? No, I'm never selling that for. I'm not. If I get a secret rare, I'm not selling. Never. Yes, Ricky, I have talked about Mentars. They start tomorrow. Everyone's free property. I think jewels will go to the moon because everyone's going to need them. Or if not tomorrow, soon after. Ooh, excuse me. DraftKings sponsored my Veve drop this week. Good. Oh, because you sold it. Good stuff. Were you a Loan Shark Mafia cartel guy? No, definitely not. I don't think. I mean, I'm sure those guys are still in business somehow, but yeah, definitely not what I did. Axel Cook says, if I got a secret rare on the first box, I'll keep going until it's sold out. Got enough gems for 69 attempts this weekend. 69, nice. They will all sell out before I get that far, though. Yeah. Justin says, good story. Oh, thank you. Romel says, yo, Hello K thinks super rare comic will go... no, it will not. That'll go for much higher. Pro the Omi says, it was awesome to hear Falling in Reverse in the AM stream Patreon outro. Have you heard or seen the I'm Not a Vampire revamp music? I did when it first came out a couple months ago. It was pretty legit. It was pretty good. Oh, Grandmaster Mawal says, Chaveztopia is the official capital of the Chavez Empire. The next guild equal to Dorkslayer and Alpha Kingdom. Yeah, they're much bigger. Crystal says, Aromel, if you're a flipper, you drop it on the market immediately. I would hold it. I have a lucky secret rare that I'm a hodl. Oh, very nice. Because, yeah, you can get that lucky secret rare right now for under 1,200, which is great. Maxwell Cook says, I remember Reese saying in an interview, maybe it was the Taps one, where he said something he believes Omi will hit 5 cents by the end of the year. Yeah, that makes sense. That'd be great. Have multiple $1 million then. Pro the Omi says that Crystal, I'd totally do the same. Brendan Z says, Crystal, I'm there with you, hodling lucky. Thanks for the answer. No problem, Peter. No problem. I know it's pretty late for you. Pro the Omi says, you need to trademark Chaveztopia for sure. Protect that IP. I definitely should. I think it actually is. I think one of my Patreon members, Wraithax, actually did that for me. It's a good man, that Wraithax. Good man. The earring on Babstar. What is Babstar? Babstar? I don't know what that is. I know the price dropped on Lucky, but it was my best cop. I'm emotionally attached. No, I get it. Like, I would hodl that also. I want to get him. I just don't have the money right now. Brenzy says it's another excuse to pump an NFT. Hey, what's up, Preston Ty Anderson? How's it going? It is time for my 60-minute Patreon member shout out. I'm trying to think of Sleeping with Sirens. She knows she wants to end it all, but she's all alone in her room. She cries, the feelings that inside, so much for her. Oh man, I don't even know. I have to Google these lyrics real quick. I'm sorry, guys, because it is not my fault that I have. I don't even know what it is. Let me Google this, or let me go on YouTube with this. Oh, here we go. That is not it. Oh, all right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay. She says she wants to end it all, but she's all alone in her room. She cries, the way she feels inside is too much for her. When all you got is these 4 walls, it's not so hard to feel so small, or even exist at all. How come no one heard her when she said, maybe I'm better off dead if I was... Alright, sorry guys. Moving on. The Bab Star Harley Quinn. It has a misprint and cheap goodbye 2,500 mints. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh wow. So Ginferno 3 has sent me a collectible. He sent me a Sam Wilson. Oh my god. Thank you, Ginferno 3. He sent me a Sam Wilson. That's great. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my god, thank you so much. That's really cool. I have 7 of them now. I'm not selling any of these guys. That's fantastic. So what were you talking about there? You're talking about a Babs Harley Quinn. Let's see what we got here. You said it was a misprint. Which one? Alright, I'm sorry. Babs Tar. You can get for $260. I guess I could. I am gonna get a bunch of Harley Quinns. I'm probably gonna. I can't get any of them right now. That next one is probably either gonna be the Da Vinci one or the Batman one. I'll keep you all posted which one I'm gonna get. MS Wallace says QR code comics. Why even sell physical comics? Waste of paper. It's just what they did. Brendan Z says pumped up kicks. Oh, that was such a good one. I love that one. Squidcat has 60/40 OMI to NFTs here. The NFTs are so fun to collect, but the OMI is the real moon investment for me. I think it will be as well. Brendan Z, I can't. I did Eminem once. That was fine. That was it. I cannot do Rap God. Ginferno says you are now the proud owner of another Sam Wilson. Have I sent it properly? You did. Thank you, Ginferno. Thank you so much. No Matter What Guitar had also sent me something. So if you want to tip and you don't want it to be a super chat and you want to send, that's my Chavez Cat 5 right there. That is, so if you want to send stuff, 2 people have already. Y'all are my bays. That's really fantastic. Probably Omi says can't wait for Veve to release physical alongside Veve NFT. Best of both worlds. Yeah, they probably will at some point. I hope they don't, because if they do, I'm gonna want one and I don't have room. Tengu 2001 says, agree, Nile puts on solid content, definitely deserves more views. Brendan says, finally my Necronomicon won't be lonely on his bookshelf in my vault. I still cook, so I wonder how all the pages in the comics will be. Like, will the commons be all black and white, and the ultra rare secret be full of color? Oh, that's a good point. I don't know. Crystal Poindexter says, yeah, Nile has been here before. Very wise young man, he is. Proliomi says, Maxwell Cook, I respect you. You might even get more than one secret rare. Good luck. Man, may I get one more too. Super pumped for Thursday. Community you built around these streams is awesome. I really enjoyed my time here. Thanks, Randy. Oh, no problem, man. Yeah, you guys are great. I like doing this. I feel not so lonely. I feel, even though that I'm kind of at the gym, I want to eat my grilled chicken, and I want to just watch Billions or watch Netflix or whatever. One, I really need to spray some bug spray because I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight. That's no, yeah. But yeah, I like hanging out. It was fun. Renzi says, Randy, ever get in trouble with the law? No. No, I mean, never arrested, never done it. I mean, I've never really done anything bad. I would say that the closest I ever got was, and this wasn't me. Well, I mean, I guess technically it was. So and this was like security forces more than like the law. Um, there were some civilians on base in Ali Al Salem, like, um, like Kuwaiti, not even Kuwaitis, like the indentured servants that they hired from like India or somewhere. They were driving something, and they claimed I hit their truck with the bus that I was driving, which I did not. I did, like, you would feel it. One, you would feel it. Two, there would be a mark. There was a mark on their car, and it was they like called like security forces about it. Like someone hit, they hit me, and then I left. I was like, but I had like one of my supervisors. She's a good friend of mine, but one of my supervisors, because she was outranked me by a couple of things. She's like, no, we definitely did not hit it. Like we weren't even close. Like even if we were close, our situational awareness would be like, oh, did I, like, that was a little close, but we weren't close to their car at all. But I guess they had been dinged beforehand, not from me, but from someone else. And I guess they just put the blame on me because I was right there, and they just didn't want to get like deported or whatever. That was, I think, the closest I ever got. But again, it wasn't even anything that I did. I'm trying to think anything that I did that would warrant it. On those mattress tags that say like "Do not rip under penalty of law," I rip those. I guess pretty much about it. Dog says, "Dude, I need all of these." Dude, same. Grandma Swallow says, "E2 social media platform." How so? And I doubt After Earth and Earthium is that ambitious. Well, that's what I just said. I just mentioned E2. But it would make sense, like, oh, hey, here's what... And it's probably only going to be really big inside of Earth 2, but, if they have enough people inside of Earth 2, that's really all that matters, saying, oh, here's what I did on this race. Here's what I did on my property. Posting photos and posting whatever. That's what I think. There's just going to be so much content available out there. People are going to want to see stuff. And I think Veve has the potential to make it because they have a feed. They need to, like, fix it, though. They need to make it, like, here's my profile, here's somebody else's profile, here's what other people comment on their stuff. That type of deal. If they wanted to. Omen Dog says risk management. Heck yeah. Peter VDB says, actually, risk management is not the right answer for going all in Omi, lol. It's guts and feelings. Yeah. I mean, every single financial advisor you would talk to would say, do not do this. They'd say, do not put in do not put in more than 50% of your net worth into one thing, like 60%. Do not do that. But again, if I had to listen to conventional wisdom, I would not be here where I am right now. Excuse me. Grandmaster Mawa says, get the Asian wife if you can't handle holding too much liquid. You bring in $500K a year. She gives you a small allowance and manages the family money responsibly. Yeah, they do that. Guys, I don't feel safe right here. I'm gonna grab this indoor insect barrier, and I'm just gonna... okay. I'm just gonna spray this by the door. And then hopefully maybe make a perimeter around myself at some point. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep the old equalizer here with me. Moving on. They say money doesn't change you, it changes the people around you. I think that is a very astute, very wise thing because, yeah, people are always... I've been pretty lucky, though, because I've been, like, pretty straightforward, being like, guys, my money's going to animals. If you are irresponsible in your own, finances, that's not my problem. I'm not, you guys are adults. Most of my money's going to animals. That being said, if I have a friend that, like, is falling on hard times or whatever, yeah, I want to help them out. And also, I do want a lot of I have a couple of veteran friends that are They're fine. You know, they just I want them to have an easier life. So I do want to get some places in Florida for cheap. Let them live there very cheaply as well. And I'm not gonna be like, oh, live here for free. No, no, no. We're gonna pay something, but you know. Justin says the price of inflation, etc. I don't trust fiat sitting in the bank, but what can you do? So I put a lot of it in Bitcoin. You could always take it out. So put a lot of it in Bitcoin. Okay. Dog says that Peter VDB, generally speaking, dealing with 100K anywhere involves risk management, even in OMI. It's true. Frank Sobotka says nuke it from space. The spider. Oh God, guys, I don't feel good. This is not. I'm not gonna sleep. I don't want to kill it either because. Okay, the way I see it. Well, the way I see it, a spider bite could be poisonous, and I could die, and I am protecting myself and future generations of animals if I kill that spider. But at the same time, spider hasn't attacked me, hasn't done anything wrong, and if I were in just the wrong place at the wrong time, trying to make my way in the world, I would hope that someone that had the power to squash me like a bug would not, because they would just think, oh, you know what? That's a being. That's a soul. That is something that is, just trying to make their way in the world. Maybe that has baby spiders or all those. Sorry. Brendan Z says there was a wasp camping in the garage today. Oh, hell no. Cryptocurrency Scarface is Dashi a collectible? No, Dashi is a god, and Dashi should be smiting the spider right about now, but I digress. Renzi says, wouldn't let me get in the car. Oh! Peter VDB says, oh my dog, I totally agree, but it's also experience and the guts feeling combined. Yeah, experience, guts, just having the ability to, just knowing where it's going to be in the future. Again, I don't have like a crystal ball, but remember when Qui-Gon Jinn was talking to Shmi Skywalker about her son Anakin? He can see things before they happen. That's why he appears to have such quick reflexes on everything. I can see things before they happen. That's just what I can do. Omar Kosage says, good evening from Manhattan. What's up, Omar Kosage? I'm going to a Harry Potter bar tomorrow near you, somewhere in the city. I understand they're being very, very strict about things like vaccine cards and masking and all that other jazz. How are you doing with that, Omar? Dog says Peter VDB for sure. Punch fire. Jonathan A says, have you considered that if you sold all your OMI and bought XRP or Cardano, you would double your money in 2 months and OMI price would remain the same price point, so it'd be able to get double? That has crossed my mind, and I do go to every single every single scenario, but I would just never do that. That's just too risky, in my opinion. Randy says, Randy, rather smoke a blunt or take a shot? Take a shot. I don't really like weed. Dog says, Jonathan A, easier said than done. Yeah, definitely. Justin says, do you want to buy real estate later on? I don't want to. It's more the fact that I kind of have to. I don't want to. Real estate is not a good investment. Brendan Z says, Mans is 30 minutes behind on the chat. I'm only 13 minutes behind on the chat right now, so sorry, guys. Peter says, LOL. Mr. Logan says, Randy, the spider is on your fridge. No, I'm not. Yeah, no, we're good. Sai Kandar says, I'm really sorry to ask, but how can you buy OMI the very same day you buy Bitcoin at Coinbase, since it takes at least 5 days? That depends on the account, because Bitcoin for me transfers half hour. I can literally wire money from my account. Like tomorrow, I'm going to wire from my account at 9:30. It'll get to Coinbase by 10:30, 11. I'll buy it instant, and then I'll send it over to my friend Aria Realty. He'll get it by 12, 1 o'clock, and I'll have the OMI by. He'll transfer to Bitforex. He'll buy USDT with that Bitcoin, and then he'll take the USDT and he'll buy OMI, and then he'll transfer it to me. So I could do it the same day pretty easily, and that's with a couple extra steps. It does not, for me. It does not take 5 days. Again, because I wire it. I don't know if ACHing might take a couple days. Renzi says it doesn't if you instant transfer from debit instead of bank deposit. Yeah, it's true. VV Darklink, my username on the VV is ChavyCat5. Yeah, there we go. And Darkling says, "What's your says a credit?" Omar cosplays. Imagine if you get 3 secret rares this weekend. Now I'm lucky. I'm real lucky. I don't know if I'm not lucky. But yeah, I feel like I'd be using my luck up, if I happen to get that. Crystal Poindexter says, at Sai, I use the Cash App. I don't like Cash App because it only lets you withdraw like $7,500 a week. What if I had like $100,000 in there? I need to. No, I don't like things that limit you like that. Even though I do like Square in the Cash App. Wow, OMC Burger Pants' cheapest Superman is $322. That is pretty cheap. PI watching right now. Some killing a spider. As he says, international jail is one of the worst fears. Due to be disappearing. Randy, how do you know which variants correspond to which rarity? I can't tell just by looking at the medium. Let me try and check. No, I just deleted it. I go to history. It's not gonna. All right. I actually don't know. Yeah, I don't know which ones are the rare and the secret rare and all that. Yeah, black and white's probably the common. Veve Collect says, I was in Arif John and had to take that horrible bus ride from Ali Al Salim. Yeah, bad times, man. Bad times. Bad times. Bren Z says, Grandma Swap says, is a spider in your safe space? This whole house should be my safe space. I don't, man. And again, I hate killing things. Just because, again, if we're the only life in the universe, then every life is precious. Like, if we're the only life out there, then it's... And, like, literally, like, the last, 4 spiders I've had in here, put on a paper towel, and I've taken outside. But it was just, I don't know. Because, again, God forbid it is poisonous, which is probably not. Probably won't even do anything to me. But God forbid it is. Yeah, I just, oof, don't want that. Spiders in your hair. Veve Collect says, Kuwait is boring, but Saudi Arabia is surprisingly fun. When I was in Kuwait, I was focused on getting huge. I was focused on getting, I was like 170-something pounds. I was scrawny. And I was just focused on getting just jacked. And I got jacked, and it was great. Saudi Arabia, I bet, is probably fun. Justin says, no, don't spray it. Randy, don't look at the light. Chavez Megacity says, what if you use bear spray on a spider? I don't know what that would do. So I don't know. I'm waiting for it to come out. It's not coming out. It's horrible. Turns into a bear. Jafaro says, spiders I sleep in a room with, 19 tarantulas and 6 ball pythons. Probably feel pretty safe. I would. Omar Sajay says, you can become the new Spider-Man for NYC. Possibly. Grandma says, you're in New York. Spiders won't kill you there unless you're old with an autoimmune deficiency. I have rheumatoid arthritis, so I actually do have an autoimmune deficiency. At least a little bit. A spider is a tenant. That's passive income, baby. Now, I know spiders eat other bugs. But there's a baby spider over there, and I let that guy live there, but... Oh, honest. I just don't feel good, guys. I don't feel good about this. Brendan Z says, Ginferno 3, a 3.0 silent earthquake, and you get eaten in your sleep. Rip. Peter VDB says, what car are you buying when Omi hits $1? Well, I'm going to have a Tesla Cybertruck. So when Omi hits $1 and I'm worth like $50 million, I'll probably still have my Cybertruck. Great. I live on... Yes, I'm glad to know you're in New York City too. I live in Long Island, not really in New York City, but it's close. Justin says, watch out for the jab. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yeah. Brendan's laughing. Grandma Swat says, commercial real estate is a great investment. Owning a warehouse is the easiest thing in the world, especially if you rent it out to another business. If they're successful, absolutely. I just don't want to deal with being a landlord and having tenants. Justin says, don't use Coinbase Pro if you don't want to wait. I just use regular Coinbase. Brendan Z said the jab is sus. I think it's imposter, maybe. Because the point says that's because you already have Bitcoin on Coinbase. Yes, I do. Inferno 3 says, Brendan, we did have a small earthquake last year. The first thing I did was call home and make sure my bookcase didn't fall. Sai says, thank you, no problem. Brendan says, going to hit 200 collectibles this weekend, hoping to get maybe one full set. It'll be hard to get a secret rare. Definitely will. Good luck. Somehow a lizard got in my house the other day. I rescued it and took it outside. Aw. Yeah, lizards are cute. Favorite breed of dog, either a golden retriever or a pit bull. Those guys, they're just love machines. They're just love and cuddle machines. I love them all. Brennan Z says, monkey. Abe McGee says, what part of Long Island are you from? Well, I'm from Peru, but I live in Massapequa. Good night, Peter. I know it's really late there. You have a good one, buddy. Omar says, nice. I grew up on Long Island by Wheatley Heights. I'm not even sure where that is. I'm not spraying my clothes. I'm spraying next to my clothes, and hopefully, hopefully this doesn't smell. Yeah, I do not feel safe here. All right, so that looks like it is it for comments. Finally caught up. What the fudge? Oh, okay, there we go. Grew up in Elmont. I kind of know where that is. I know of it. All right, gonna take this old equalizer back. Yeah. And hopefully nothing else emerges here. Massapequa Mall was popular. Yeah, I heard it was. Now I think it still has a I guess that still has a Dave and Buster's in it, but not really anything else. Or I guess it still has Dave and Buster's and still has a couple of other things, but it's not as what do you call it? Coveted as it was years back. I guess you're right. All right, so it's time for one last Patreon member shout out, and then I'm gonna go. I'm gonna probably get this spider, but don't want to do it on camera. Patreon member shout out. She doesn't know she's beautiful, 'cause no one's ever told her so. And the demons that she hides are all she knows. And maybe she can fall in love with someone in her life that she could trust. And tell her she's enough, and tell her she's enough. How come no one heard her when she said, maybe I'm better off dead. If I was, would I finally be enough? All right, I'm going to bounce. Everyone say bye-bye to Dashi. Om says, I want to go to that big snow facility near y'all. I don't even know where that is. All right, y'all, it's good times. Always good night. Everyone say bye-bye, Dashi. Bye-bye, Dashi. I'm going to go spider hunting. Goodbye, guys. Meow, meow, meow. Need cats. Meow, 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 meow. Thank you, Ginferno3, for that collectible you sent. Thank you, Sam Wilson. Yeah.